everyone, and welcome back to another reading vlog. I know, so soon. I just posted all of my booktubeathon vlogs, but here I am again. Today's video is actually sponsored by Scribd. If you didn't know, Scribd is a website and an app you can use to get audiobooks and ebooks. What's great about Scribd is that they're only $8.99 a month, and with that $8.99 you get unlimited audiobooks and ebooks. So listen till your heart is content. So I am actually a paying member of Scribd, and I've listened to several of their audiobooks and have read some ebooks on their site. Really recommend them, and I love their price and affordability. And yeah, so Scribd so kindly is sponsoring this video, and they are offering you guys a free 30-day trial. So all you have to do is click the link down below in my info box and you can go get your free 30-day trials, which I always recommend you try things before you buy them. I know I did my 30-day trial before I bought Scribd and I really use it. So today, like I said, or this week I shall say, will be a reading vlog. So yeah, I took a few days off after booktubeathon to like just take a break from reading because I read so much within a week that my brain was just kind of overflowing. But I am back into the swing of things now, so I'm excited to share with you what I'm reading. The book I'm currently reading right now is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Actually, the link when you go to Scribd down below will link you to this for the free 30-day trials. You don't have to listen to this, but if you want to listen to it along with me, that would be great because I'm really enjoying it. I've listened to some of it in the booktubeathon. I'm currently on page like 130, so I've got a lot to go, but like I said, the link down below will be for the free 30-day trial will be linked to this one, which I recommend. The audiobook is fantastic. I'll be done with this week for sure because it's so long and I listen to audiobooks on normal speed because I'm weird, but either way I'm enjoying it. So yeah, go check out Scribd, and like I said, thank you to them for sponsoring this video. So like I said, I'm currently reading that. I'm also attempting to read 3 other books this week. We shall see how that goes. The book I just literally started is called Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. This is a new adult steamy romance about a girl that meets a Scottish guy on the airplane, and I think they like get together on the airplane and then they see each other after then. It's kind of a very angsty romance book and I'm in the mood for that, so yeah, I'm gonna read that hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna read both of these books this week, but I would love to. I have The Dinner List by Rebecca Searle. This is kind of about a woman that wakes up on her 30th birthday and she has all these people that mean a lot to her at her birthday party, including Audrey Hepburn. It's kind of like that thing, if you could have dinner with 5 people dead or alive, who would they be? It's like this in a book. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry by Frederick Bachman. This is the last Frederick Bachman book I have to read before I've read all of his works, and then I plan to do a video talking about all of his works. So I'd like to get that done this week so I can go ahead and make that video as well. So yeah, quite ambitious this week, listening to an audiobook and then trying to read 3. We'll see how it goes. Either also, hopefully the quality has changed because we got an upgrade, guys. We are working with the Canon, is it just the G7X? Just that, right? No, Mark II. Okay, we're working with the Canon G7X now. We just bought it, you know, to do things like this with and family things. So I hope the quality's a lot better because I felt like it was lacking in my previous vlogs. And yeah, I hope you're ready for another week full of montages, mom life, and boringness. Either way, let's do this. Finally, we will watch the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. Pie Society. I hope this is good. Hello, hi, yeah, Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Yes. I am on my way to do a photo shoot. Yay. You know, booking clients, making money, all that good stuff. Today I'm doing a senior shoot actually. So it'll be pretty fun, a pretty quick, fast session, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm getting there early because that's what I do. You know, I scope out the location, find best lighting and things like that. So you can guess what's coming next, right? Don't you? Oh, it's another montage. You guys know I love my montages, so I hope you enjoy them as well. So yeah, roll that beautiful montage footage. Remember that montage I was supposed to do? It didn't happen. Sadly, the photo shoot happened, which was great, but it continuously sprinkled the whole time, so I didn't have time to take like any random scenic shots or anything like that. So sadly, no montage. I know, I was gonna montage it up for you guys, but no montage tonight. But either way, the photo shoot went great. It looked like a hot mess because, you know, when I do photo shoots, I get so into it, and it's hot and sweaty here, and it was raining sporadically. Luckily, it did not downpour because it's going to any second. So the photo shoot went great. I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna go home and like take a shower and like kind of get refreshed and hopefully go to bed. I can't wait for that. But yeah, sorry, just want to say sorry for the montage. I will update you guys tomorrow about what I thought about the Guernsey Literary Potato Peel Pie Society movie and my reading progress and stuff like that. But yeah, sorry, not a lot of content for the weekend because weekends are usually time with family, and just my work, usually photo shoots always happen on the weekends for me because that's when, you know, I have time to go away from my son and Matt can watch him and all things like that. So yeah, weekend vlogs, not so great. Regular content will resume tomorrow, I suppose. Hello, hi, happy Monday. Have I already said happy Monday? I don't think so. So today is Monday. Obviously, I just got done filming a few videos and I thought I would update you guys, and also I have some book mail to share with you. So let's talk about updates. Little over halfway through Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. I got that really great hate to love trope, which I just eat up like freaking candy, so enjoying that so far. I did finish the Guernsey Literary Potato Peel Pie Society movie, which you guys saw me like start up on Saturday. I'm not gonna tell you what I thought about it because I just filmed a video talking all about that, so it'll already be up, so go watch it, I guess. So weird in this shirt. It's so like flowy. Like, look at this. It's not really me, but I like it. I'm trying new things with fashion. I don't know if it's going well. I have a few pieces of book mail to show you. First, I'm gonna do the box because I just got this one today. This is from, I think, Disney Books, I think. We'll open it and see. It was what I was suspecting. This is The Darkest Legacy, and this is the Walmart edition, which is a limited edition, and it has an exclusive story inside. And it is a signed copy, so this is by Alexander Bracken. So there it is signed, and like I said, I think there's an extra, oh no, look at that. It's like on there, it's an annotated chapter. That's pretty cool actually. I like that a lot. This is the spin-off series of The Darkest Mind, so yay, thank you Disney for this Walmart signed special edition of The Darkest Legacy. A couple of other book mail I got that I've already opened because it was Saturday, but I thought I'd share with you still. The first one is from Simon & Schuster, and it is Dry, and this is by Neil Schusterman and Jared Schusterman, which I think is his son. And this one comes out in October, I think. I'm very, very excited for it because I read Scythe, which is, where's Scythe? Oh, it's right here. You can't see it. Oh, I really enjoyed it. And also from Baker Books, I got I'd Rather Be Reading, The Delights and Dilemmas of the Reading Life by Anne Bogle. And Anne Bogle actually made this podcast called I'd Rather Be Reading, which I still have to listen to. Put it on the list of things I have to do. But this is like just a cute little book about readers, and I am a reader, so I am very, very interested in checking it out. Is that all the book mail I got? Yes, I think it is. So either way, that's the update for today. Like I said, this week is just kind of busy. Always busy. I'll talk to you guys Tuesday. Hopefully tonight I will finish Fight or Flight. If not, tomorrow for sure I will be finished, and then I'll start another book. Yay. Good morning, happy Tuesday. So it is actually early, like it's only like 10 something, and I already have a couple of packages, so that's fun. Yay, more book mail. Today's vlog's probably been really boring. It's just been a busy week. Today's actually not so much busy. This first one I'm opening, by the way, is from Disney, I think. My Almost Flawless Tokyo Dream Life by Rachel Kahn, out in December. Wow, I did not know that. That's pretty late. So yeah, I don't know much about this, and I think it's about a girl that goes to Tokyo and things like that. So I love the cover. Very, very excited to check this out. So thank you to Disney for sending me that. This is by Disney, right? Yes, Disney Hyperion. I know things. And this one, I already kind of know what it is because it says Sisterhood is Survival. So if I have to guess, it's going to be Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. And this is from Penguin, obviously, because, you know, that's who it's published by. Look what's in here. Cool stuff. Let's open it up and see. It's like a little compass because this book is all about like the sea and things like that. So that's what it looks like. It'll be great for photos. It is plasticky. I thought when I looked at it, I was hoping it was going to be like sturdier, but either way, it's cool. That says Sisterhood of Survival. I love that. Put it in my planner. Then we have a little pouch that also says Sisterhood is Survival. And then we have like this netting thing, which is okay. It's not the best quality. Like, I've always wanted to buy the one from Michael's, but it's like 20 bucks, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to buy that. But there you go. I wear it like this for you guys. You can't even see it. And then, of course, we have a finished copy of Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. They sent me an arc of this not too long ago. Ooh, look at the end page. It's very pretty. Gold and shimmery, kind of. This is about, like, this kind of girl pirate ship, and basically they're having to fight. It says it's a combination between, like, Wonder Woman and Mad Max Fury Road. So that sounds very intriguing. So I definitely want to read this. I just don't know when because, as always, my TBR pile is growing insane. I'm like 250 pages into Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. I said I was halfway through yesterday. That was inaccurate. I was only like 100 pages in. Now I'm officially over halfway through. I only have like this much left, so I'm gonna try to power through this like throughout the day today and just read it sporadically. Today, like I said, it's just gonna be a kind of home day and relax day and just, you know, whatever day. We'll just play around and things like that. So maybe I'll do some montages of just our day around the house. And yeah, I don't know if you guys like that. If you guys like boring everyday life videos, because I feel like that's all I am. Just finished Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. I'm kind of out of breath. I just got back from a walk on a hot day. Don't know why I decided to pick up the camera first thing as soon as I got back. But like I said, I finished Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. I give it 3.5, 3.75. Excuse the movie in the background. I liked it. I'd say if you're a big chicklet, steamy time, romantic angst type of reader, I would definitely recommend this. I love the steaminess in it. I love the romance. I did like the character development and things like that. So enjoyed it. So happy to have read it. The question is now what to read next. So I just don't, I set this month aside for like mood reading, and I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Like, I'm just in a weird mood. Like, I want to read, but I don't know what to read. There's so many options. Number one, My Grandmother Asked You to Tell Me I'm Sorry by Frederick Bachman. I don't know. I've read a lot of Frederick Bachman's lately, so I'm reading it this month. I just don't know if I want to read it right now. So that's option one. I just thought about this. Is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Yes, I said that I am reading it right now, listening to an audiobook of it, but this is not a qualm against the audiobook because I do really enjoy the audiobook. I'm just not in an audiobook mood. After listening to two like this month already, I'm just kind of not in the mood to keep listening to one. I much prefer listening to music in the car right now. That could change in a week. So there's an option to physically read this. I think that could be an option as well. And my other option, Inner List by Rebecca Searle, which is 268 pages. I think I'm gonna pick this one because it's super short and I can fly through this. So yeah, this I think is a little more serious than I'm thinking, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to read it, and then I think I'll start, depending on how that is, one of these. We'll see how it goes. Some book mail, I can't show you. I just wanna say the last time I filmed in front of this, which was like a few days ago, the background, which I think it is doing right now, keeps blurring because it keeps focusing on my face. So I think I can already tell that it's doing that. So I just wanna apologize for that. I hope it's not too distracting. Still learning this camera and trying to figure out the kinks of it. I really don't wanna have to do manual focus every single time I film on this, because that's what my SLR is for, so I really don't wanna do it with this one. But if it's super annoying, which I think it is right now. So yes, this is from Penguin. I already know what it is by the like cover alone. I can't show you the full extent of the book because it's got my address on it. This stuff right here, it's gold foil. So we have like some twine with some clothespins, which I'm guessing is for like a photo thing because I use those a lot. Then we have a stack of some really creepy photos, because that's what I like to get in the mail, is just photos that I think will haunt me. I'm just gonna let you guess what the book that I got in the mail is based on these photos alone. I mean, let's just get real creepy here. This isn't really that creepy, but it kind of is, like, as well as this one. And of course, this is probably the one that you should know the book by now after this photo. So, and this one, like, goodness gracious. So obviously, this is what the package is. So we have a whole bunch of photos. I have this, Stay Peculiar. And then I have an arc of Map of Days, a fourth novel of Miss Peregrine's for Peculiar Children novel by Ransom Riggs. I am one of the rare few who am not a huge fan of the series. I read the first one graphic novel wise because they had a graphic novel and I liked it. I didn't love it. This is a book series, I think, that if you're into very peculiar, very odd, very kind of dark books, you will love this. I'm really not into those type of books per se, so I don't love it, but I'm excited for it because I think it's such a unique series and I'm glad people love it. I mean, the spine alone, I'm sure the hardcover is going to be amazing, but I mean, Ransom Riggs is known for kind of his creepier books with all these photos. Can't wait to take a photo with all these. Maybe I'll like do a little whole setup with the photos actually like that on the twine and stuff. But either way, thank you so much to Penguin for this. Yeah, really creepy. I bet you I'm pretty sure there's probably photos, yeah, sporadically through this novel. I'm not expecting any more book mail for the rest of the week, but who's to say? Yeah, sorry again for, yeah, I can already tell it's kind of like freaking out. So give me some time working out the kinks of this camera. The quality is amazing. The focus is where I'm having the issue with. So I don't want to have to go to manual focus. I really don't, but I might have to for things like this, which I don't think is going to be that much of a big deal. Time will tell. So, updates for you guys. I actually finished The Dinner List by Rebecca Searle last night. I was not expecting to finish it. I was expecting to read a little bit. I started reading it throughout the day and then I only had like 50 pages left to go at the end of the night. So I was like, I'm just gonna finish this thing, and I did. It's a very short read. It's only 270 pages, so that could explain why I read it. But this book kind of has the whole thing of like, you've heard the question, if you could have dinner with 5 people dead or alive, who would you have dinner with? Follow a main character named Sabrina who goes to like her 30th birthday party dinner, and there are 5 people at her dinner. There's her best friend, her dad who she hasn't seen since she was 5, one of her college professors, Audrey Hepburn, and like her ex-boyfriend slash like the love of her life. So it's insanity, obviously. So basically this book takes place all in one night, quintessentially, of like this dinner party. The chapter starts of them like conversing at the dinner table, and then it will delve into her and her love of her life, Tobias's relationship, of how they met, kind of how the relationship fell apart, and things like that. I gave it a 4 out of 5, number one, because it was such a quick read. I was engaged from page 1. I was not expecting to be as involved in this book as I was. I felt very compelled to it. Love the fact that we had a little bit of the dinner scene, then we got to go back in time to see how Sabrina's and Tobias's relationship kind of went from there, and it just kind of was like snippets of like present and then past, and it just flowed together very nicely and made a very organic storyline. The characters were very realistic, as in the fact is they had a lot of flaws. Our main character, there were some parts of her I really resonated with and connected with her. There's a lot of parts of her that I did not like. Was like, oh, I'm not sure, but I felt like it made it more realistic, as well as the whole relationship between Sabrina and Tobias. Their relationship was very messy. It was just kind of, I was just not that great, like, but it was a very real relationship. Like, I felt like it was, you know, very true to time, and very true how some relationships go these days, like where you have one person wanting something out of the relationship and the other person not wanting that. You're just on a different page the entire time in your relationship. So I enjoyed it for that matter, as well as the friendship. The friendship was great, but then they also had really bad fights and they were just not very good with each other, which again I think is very, very realistic. I have friendships like that, quite honestly, a lot. Kind of ended bittersweet too. It was kind of a sad ending. I did not see a big plot twist coming at all. Like, I kind of did, but I didn't want it to be that, and I was just like, oh. So I mean, like, I like the main character, but I don't. So I would give this book a 4 out of 5. I'd say read it. It's only 276 pages, so it's literally a very, very short book that you can read in an evening like I did. We're going to our last read for this video. So technically this vlog ends tomorrow, which I was gonna try to do it on Saturday, but I've already started editing it and it's quite long already, so I'm like, I'm just gonna cap it out at Friday night, so hope that's okay. So I don't know if I'll finish this by then, but here's to hoping. And that is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've told you guys that I was listening to it, and I have. I've listened to this much of it, so not even half of it, so I feel kind of bad. I've listened to this much of it, and I have this much to go. And the audiobook is phenomenal. I'd recommend, if you are a big audiobook fan, I would think you would really love the audiobook. Dude, this book is about, actually. I'm sure you've heard about it, because good Lord, has this book blown up, because it has. So this book follows a main character named Monique, and Monique is a journalist, and basically she gets a shot at interviewing Evelyn Hugo. Evelyn Hugo, think of her like as Marilyn Monroe, or even like Meryl Streep, like Hollywood royalty. Like, she's the top of the top. Evelyn Hugo has kind of been elusive and never have given interviews before, and she's also had 7 husbands. So Monique, when she gets there, she learns that she's actually going to write Evelyn Hugo's biography. So Evelyn Hugo tells her life story of how she got famous, about each of her 7 husbands, and that is the book so far. So yeah, this book has been getting hype on hype on. I am 130 pages into it, and I am really enjoying it, and I would continue on with the audiobook, but I'm just not in audiobook mood. I'm just not feeling it right now. I much feel like physically reading a book, which is, I wouldn't say it's unlike me, but I don't know. Right now I want to listen to music in the car, so that's the only time I listen to audiobooks in the car. So yeah, I don't know. Total, this book is 370 pages, and I've already read 120 of them, so I only have like 200 and change to go. So I think if I really push myself, which I don't think I will have to, because the story's so immersive as it is already, and I've already, if I finish that, I'll read 3 books this week, so I'm feeling really good about that. So yeah, that's the update for today. This is a very long clip, I apologize, but I feel like I haven't talked a lot about like what books I've been reading. So yeah, like this one, loving this one so far. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets a 5 out of 5 from me, because I haven't seen a review for less than 5 stars for that book. So hi, happy Friday. I look decent because I just filmed a few videos. Here's a sneak peek of one that will not be out by the time you see this, but this is the massacre after filming. Yeah, there it all is. Just a whole bunch of books on the floor for me to clean up. That's a lot of fun. I filmed all of my TBR books, so like I said, that video should be out at the end of this week, I think, or it could be the end of next week. Either way, look out for it in the next couple weeks. yeah, so I wanted to share with you some book mail I got. First book I got from William Amaro, and I got it yesterday. I already opened these, sorry. And that is Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. This is a adult mystery thriller. I don't know anything about it. I've heard of Karen Slaughter. She writes really gripping, intense books, so I don't know. It says mother, hero, liar, killer. How can you tell when all you have is pieces of her? Very intrigued by it. Looks freaking scary. So thank you, William Morrow. It's a big book. And then today I got in the mail something from Bloomsbury. Look how cute it came packaged. I just had to show you guys. It's got like vines trapped around it and it's tied. I know Dylan over from Dylan the Reader will be very excited for this one, because this is A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimura. I'm sorry. I know he's been raving about all of her books lately, and I have not read a single one, so maybe I'll start with this one. Oh my gosh. So this is what the cover looks like. It's a very freaking huge book. This one comes out in January 2019, people. I've got like 4 or 5 arcs on my shelf right now that come out in January. That's very odd. I feel like I should not read them until then. I don't know what the unspoken rule is, but this says, when a kingdom is cursed, love must bloom in the darkest of places. Ooh, how enlightening. Also, let's do a quick reading update while we're here. I read a good chunk of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo last night. Like, I think I told you I was on page 100 and something. Now I'm on page 263, and that means I only have like, I'd say 100 pages left. So I am going to sporadically read this throughout the rest of the day. Don't think that's gonna happen a lot. And tonight, after my kid goes to bed, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna have to finish this. So I have to watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Got my blanket. Don't have any snacks because I didn't think this ahead. Hopefully my husband will bring home some like cookie dough ice cream. That would be great. Well, either way, it's sad how excited I am to watch this movie because I keep hearing good things. So here's to Laura Jean and Peter. Can't wait to watch. Here we go. We're gonna watch this. I'm really excited. I'm only into this movie like 35 minutes and it's so damn adorable already. I freaking can't take it. Like, I think I'm gonna have to rewatch this like 15 more times. Update. I have the best husband ever. And I have ice cream now. I shouldn't be eating this, but I don't care. Laura Jean would eat it, so I shall eat it. So I finished the movie, and it was adorable and cute, and it was a really good book to movie adaptation. Like, I would give the movie 5 out of 5, so I don't want to say much more other than I loved it, because I do plan to film a book to movie adaptation video talking all about it, but I thought it was adorable. We hope Netflix does the 2nd and 3rd movie, because I think it's already such a huge success, at least to me. So I just think they need to do the 2nd movie, especially with the ending. After the post-credits, kind of, they have to do it. So yeah, I had a great time watching it. I already want to rewatch it. It's definitely going to be one of my favorite chick flicks to watch whenever. So I'll update you guys tomorrow about all the books that I read or anything like that. Right now I'm going to go ahead and power through the rest of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I will be back tomorrow morning for a final update of all the things that I read this week. But yeah, had a great movie watching time. Hi, good morning. So I have to be very quiet because it is pretty early in the morning and I'm editing and I filmed this clip and my family's still sleeping, so sorry for being quiet. So I wanted to update you guys on all the books that I read this week. So I said I wanted to read 3, and I read 3. I was not expecting that. The book I read was Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. This is a new adult romance angsty book. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it, especially if you like steamy time and angsty romantic stuff. I'd highly recommend it. It doesn't come out till October. That's the only thing, so sorry. I just wanted to read kind of an angsty romance book, but I enjoyed it, so be on the lookout for it in October, early October. Then I read The Dinner List by Rebecca Searle. This is a adult literary fiction book, and I enjoyed it as well. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I'd say if you're a big fan of just kind of quick reads and just books that'll kind of make you think and re-examine relationships between romantic relationships and family and friendships, I would recommend this. And it's got a little spin on it because, you know, it's about people that you have dinner with that are like dead and stuff like that. So I liked it. Wasn't expecting to like it as much. Last night I did finish The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. 5 out of 5, of course. Never a part of this book I was bored or anything like that. This book has a lot of amazing things in it. It talks about old Hollywood. It talks a lot about sexuality and things like that. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think if you keep hearing about the book, you'll know kind of the main character. It really struggles with her sexuality and things like that. It also talks about other sexuality with characters and things like that. It talks a lot about, you know, women in the workplace and how we're kind of, you know, put down against men. It also talks about the ideas of marrying a lot. It just has a lot of amazing things in it. Talks about diversity, talks about working, talks about women, talks about you know, Hollywood, talks about so many amazing things. This book should be a movie. I really hope they do translate it. I really hope they do adapt it to a movie, because it could be an amazing movie if done right, because I feel like Evelyn Hugo is a real person after reading this book. Like, I'm like, I want to watch all of her movies now and see, you know, her acting and things like that. And I had to remind myself that she is a fictional person, not a real actress. But good lord, Taylor Jenkins Reid wrote her where I thought that she was a real person. I kid you not, till the end of the book I was like, oh yeah, this is fiction, not real. So yeah, 5 out of 5. Highly recommend it. I know it's getting so much hype. I am fully aware of that, and that's why it took me so long to read it. But this one is just by far, I think, everyone's favorite by her. And I'd say if you're a fan of literary fiction, if you're a fan of women's fiction, if you're a fan of diverse books, if you're a fan of LGBTQ plus books, I would highly recommend this book. It's a big one, but it flies by so fast because you're so freaking invested, and there's a huge plot twist in the end that I did not see coming. I don't want to talk about this more. I'm going to review all these in another video, so be on the lookout for that soon. Yeah, sorry I look so bad. I literally like just woke up a while ago, so I'm not looking great. But either way, so much for watching this reading vlog. If you like more of these, let me know, because I feel like I have a pretty decent camera now, so I feel comfortable doing them because it's a little bit better quality. I don't know if I know I'll be doing a vlog for the Contemporary-thon next month, and then hopefully the Spookathon will be happening in October, so I'll be vlogging that. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts and opinions on this reading vlog. If you read any of these books or things like that, I'd just love to hear your opinions. And again, thank you so much to Scribd for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check them out. The link will take you to The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which was an amazing, and it's an amazing audiobook. I know I said I didn't read it the whole thing audiobook, but I just wasn't in the mood. But the audiobook, phenomenal, trust me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.